Hello. I'm shoving salted... What flavor is this? Salted vanilla Pockies into my face right now. 1 second. Not me forgetting what flavor I'm eating. What is that? Also, is it weird that I've been starting later than I normally do, solely because I've been playing games either for Nate or with Nate off stream? Because that's literally the reason why, is because I've either been playing games with Nate or for Nate off stream. I was playing Fields of Mystria, and I decided to go and start yelling at Tears of the Kingdom instead. God, Evan needs to move here so we can just play Xenoblade all day. I swear to fucking God, bro. So we can just play Xenoblade all day, it's fine. Jack would wonder where we are, and would just, every time he comes and checks on us, we'll just be playing Xenoblade. Fine. Oh, also... It doesn't work with the toggles, but I do have a dragon form now. By that, I mean my pupils change and my hair color changes. And I think my eyes change.
Dinosaur. Dinosaur.
If I remember what the button is. Hold on. Oh. Her eyes were white, and then I changed them to match her hair, so... I didn't like the white eyes as much as the red eyes, not gonna lie. Okay, dragon form, go bye-bye. Dragon form will only make its appearance during rated M games, which I will inevitably play at some point. Which I will inevitably play at some point. God damn it. Everything is falling apart like my life. I mean, what? Also, we're $700 away from the computer so that she can run at her full potential. And people need to stop fucking telling me that 8 gigabytes DDR is terrible. Listen, I only care about the GPU and the RAM. I don't give a I don't even know what DDR is, not gonna lie. I don't even know what DDR is. There's... The computer I'm throwing is DDR5 and DDR6, and quite frankly, I don't know the difference. Is there a difference? Quite frankly, I don't know the difference. But it has both. I don't... I don't know what that means, what any of that means. It's just numbers to me. I read numbers... I don't know. Quite frankly, I don't know the difference. Yeah, all I know is with computers, bigger number equals better. That's all I really know about computer specs, is that bigger number is generally better. I don't know what any of it means, though. That's like... not a question for me. That's a question for Jack tech support. And I'm trying to log into Amazon and it's fucking sending a message to my phone. Please, for the love of God. Why are you sending me a code to my phone? Because I haven't logged in a while, is that what's happening? Wait, no, it did log me in. That was weird. It told me this computer can't be used with this account, and I got concerned. I'm like, huh? What the fuck do you mean? It told me the computer for a second couldn't be used with that account, and I'm like, huh? Everything else seems to work. See, Jack can't explain it to me because I will not know what the fuck he's talking about. Because I don't speak that language, so telling him to explain it is kind of pointless because I have to tell you, and then quite frankly, I don't know what any of it means. You have too much faith in your queen to know anything about computer know-how. I know how not to get it to blow up, and I know how to, what else do I know? How not to put viruses on it? That's all I really know on how to use a computer. How do I fucking... Wait, what the fuck? Okay. Bro, am I stupid, or does anyone else struggle with eternally trying to figure out where your fucking favorite items are on Amazon? Because I could never apparently fucking find it. What? Am I stupid? Quite frankly, I don't know where it is. Browsing history, shopping preferences, credit cards, watch list, Kindle, devices. I don't see it. No, see, Jack would take too long to type it. Also, I have to move out of the chair, and I don't want to. Also, he's not even in the room. He's with the doggo. I don't know what they're doing. I think doggo wants to play, so he's playing with the doggo. Doggo's still puppy. Bro, I don't know what DDR5 5200 means. Like, that's what I'm talking about. What the fuck? Why is DDR5 not under, like, gigabytes, but DDR6 is gigabytes? Big number equals better. That's all I really know. This is why I need a physical tech support, like, in person. Because trying to figure out what to do with my specs, like, what are your specs? I just read them fucking numbers, and I'm like, I don't know what any of that means. I just said words. I'm just reading numbers. Listen, all I care about is 64 gigabyte RAM. And with the GPU, it can run games at 1080p and also 1440p fine. Honestly, I don't really care if it's above 1080p. Honestly, I'm not a PC gamer, so quite frankly, I don't care. All I want is for VTube to not explode when I hit start streaming. Oh, and by the way, before anyone goes With the computer that exploded, well, did you try changing out the power? The power strip? So I tried disconnecting my current computer's powers to that computer, and no, that computer is dead. Nothing works to turn it on. I tried it again. I still have the computer, by the way, that died. I tried it again. Just to Hail Mary to see if any power strips work. No, nothing I plugged into that shit turned it on. No, that computer's gone. It's done. RIP that computer. It was a nice 4 years. And like, because it's a mini PC and not like a built computer, it's a pre-built computer, they are kind of harder to fix if they do decide to blow up and stop working. They are kind of harder to fix if they stop working. And also, everyone that tells me just build a computer, shut the fuck up. Building computers is more expensive than buying a pre-built one, and also, I'm too dumb to build a computer. Building computers is overrated, honestly. If you think about it, pre-built computers actually save you money and time. Because, yeah. The parts for building a computer is expensive as fuck. Who builds computers, honestly? I'm too dumb to know how to build a computer. I think Jack does. But I would never ask him to build a computer because streams will fucking stop for like 2 months because, I'm stupid, and Jack's gonna have to explain to me how not to blow up the built computer. I would never make him build a computer for me. Especially with the prices of, GPU. They're gonna raise it. If you need a new computer, get one now, actually. I don't know when the prices will rise, but prices of like computers in general, especially with better GPUs, everything is gonna fucking rise because of AI, and AI is stupid, and we should get rid of it. Yeah, so if you need a new computer, get one now before the prices rise, inevitably later this year. It is only January, so I don't know when this year they'll rise, but I know they will. As if buying GPUs for your computer wasn't already expensive. Bro, I looked up a price. Okay, wait, hold on. This? Oh. Okay, so I looked up the price of, like, the best GPU in today's society right now, and it's at almost $1,900 USD. And that's before all of the shit rose, like, all of the shit rises. For just a GPU. Hi, Hema. Hema, I have a dragon mode. By dragon mode, I mean I just change what the eyes look like and also the hair color and eye color. Hold on, I'll show Hema. I'll show Hema dragon mode. Should I play a video game now? I feel like I should play a video game now. Oh dear God. Isn't Link always tired? Isn't that a thing? I feel like Link's always tired. Hema, wait, do you still have COVID though? Because if you still have COVID, no workies for you. You have to test to see if you still have it. Hey, welcome. It's your first time at my store, right? It's the only place to shop here in Lookout Landing. I know it looks a little thrown together, but I stock a nice selection of goods. I ran a store in my hometown, so I hope you'll support my place here. Your hometown? I come from a small fishing town called Lurelin Village. Why do I talk to the NPCs I don't generally talk to in games? It's way to the south, on the southeastern corner of Hyrule. It used to be a peaceful place, too. Then the pirates arrived. I used to run the village's general store, but when those pirates arrived, I had to grab all the goods I could carry and run. I don't know how it's going there now. I hope I can return someday, but for now, I'll just keep selling as much stuff as I can. Please, let me know if there's anything you'd like. If you want something, just pick it out and let me know. It's so great. It's just so great. This Hylian armor series has caught your eye too. The design is so cool and it fits like a glove. It's popular with travelers too, which means it's a must for adventuring. How much is it? Oh. Honestly. It's cheaper in this game than Breath of the Wild. Whoa. Okay, wait, what am I supposed to be doing? Talking to Pura? I got distracted. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to be talking to Pura. Almost like everyone was telling me that's what I'm supposed to be doing.
What?
That hair, those eyes. Doc?
Oh.
Dr. Pura! The swordsman has returned.
Okay. Now where have you been? Linky, you're not a ghost, are you? Hey. That looks interesting. Phew. One step at a time. What exactly happened? So when you and Princess Zelda go beneath Hyrule Castle, you discover a mysterious mummy which suddenly reanimates. Then Zelda falls into a fissure and vanishes. That must have been when the castle rose and the ruins fell. Then, later, you wake up on a sky island, saved by the arm that was stuck to the mummy. You get the Purapad from an unusual creature, and learn that your new arm belonged to someone named Rauru. The Master Sword disappears. You hear the princess's voice, and find your way here.
Yeah, Emperor, that basically summed it up.
Huh?
Then,
What?
are you saying you came from up there? Thank you. Did I? When was that? A few days ago? It's a new outfit that I didn't announce that I was debuting. I just did it in the middle of a stream one day. This Rauru you met. I think that's where the first king of Hyrule was named. Are they one and the same? So much of this doesn't make sense, yet. But I'm certain that mummy you found under the castle was related to the upheaval. The castle rising up, the ruins falling down from the sky. The mummy must be connected to it somehow. And then there's the most important detail of all. You're sure that you heard the princess speak to you? And she gave you a clear message to find her? You're having a bad day. Lenar. If that truly was the princess, then that means she's alive. Maybe she's trapped beneath the castle and needs help. That settles it. I know you only just returned, Link, but I need you to meet with the search party up by Hyrule Castle. They've been searching tirelessly for you two. The captain in charge of the search is named Hawes. Work with him to find the princess as quickly as you can.
Yes.
I know that mummy may still be lurking somewhere around there, which is concerning to say the least, but we have more immediate problems to deal with right now. I'm counting on you, Linky. Can I have the parasail, though? I would really love the parasail, but, you know. The parasail would be fantastic, actually. You hungry? Go get food. Go. There's problems to solve that. There's ways to solve that, bro. But what? I don't know, man. Can you wait another 32 minutes? Can you wait another 32 minutes before I go BRB? Maybe? Oh, I mean, you do you, I guess. Link, is that really you? When did you get out from the castle? The name is Lonk, actually, sir. I'm so ashamed. I've been on watch duty here this whole time, and I didn't see you at all. I really got to get serious about my training. Captain Hawes doesn't know that you're back, does he, Link? You should report to him right away. He's on the gate tower at the top of the hill, past the lower gates. I'm sure the captain will be just as surprised to see you as I was. Olive? That's a stupid name. Sorry. I'm insulting a man's name. I thought I slammed that on myself. Hey, this area is off limits while we conduct our search for Princess Zelda and Link. You can't just come wandering in here like that. Link, it's you? I'm sorry, I had no idea that you had returned. Wait, if you're back, then does that mean we don't need the search party anymore? Huh. You should go talk to Captain Hawes. He's leading search efforts here from the first gatehouse up ahead. You'll find it at the very end of this road. Okay. I want it to be March. Can it be March already? Also, I said this in VIP chat, in VIP chat, but, if Coliseum and XD don't come to NSO Online next month, for Pokemon's 30th anniversary on Pokemon Day, I will be fucking disappointed in Nintendo. Just saying. Pokemon's 30th anniversary is next month. And if they don't release them both at the same time, I'd be okay with them releasing Pokemon Coliseum in March for NSO for its 23rd anniversary. See, I'm gonna see it because, even if it's terrible. Because Zelda was my childhood. Zelda was the first game I ever played by myself. Because I played Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. It was the first game I ever played without my brother. Which is not entirely true, because I would do everything except fight the bosses, and then I would wait for my brother to kill them for me. I did it mostly by myself. I just refused to fight the bosses for whatever reason. I could probably have figured out how to fight them, but I just didn't feel like figuring it out when I was, like, 8. We've turned up nothing in here that would help us find the princess, unfortunately. Huh, you're the spitting image of Link. I bet if Captain Hawes saw you, he'd be so startled he might even fall off the gatehouse over there. Please no. Please no one fall off anything in this area. They will die. They will die. I hope they know that. Wait. What the fuck are you smiling about? Sir. Sir, I hate your smile. Please stop. Wait, I want that, actually. That's what I'm saying, bro. I fucking hate that smile, man. I don't know what that smile's about. Did you come up here to help look for Princess Zelda too? Yeah, me and a few others had the same idea. We all owe a great deal to the princess. We were hoping to help anyway. But the captain is way up on top of the gatehouse there. It doesn't look like he's coming down anytime soon. We just showed up without being asked. So, best to stay out of the way until we can help somehow. They just showed up without being asked. Also, hi, Natra. I love that they just showed up without anyone asking them to. They just like, oh, we're gonna help anyway. Just like I thought, the weapons here have all decayed too. I wonder if there are any intact weapons left anywhere in the world. What about the weapons? Hey, it's a new face. During the upheaval, all the weapons, swords, spears, claymores, you name it, suddenly decayed. I've explored many regions in search of weapons that might still be intact. I found none. At this point, I'd be surprised if there were any intact weapons left in Hyrule. They're also a real pain to repair, so the best thing to do is strengthen them. Oh? I don't know how to strengthen them, but I want to not have them be question marks, so I'm gonna pretend to pick them up. Is this a soup ladle? Soup ladle! The most broken of weapons. The most OP of weapons in the entirety of this game is a soup ladle. Actually, I'm pretty sure if you had save data to Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, you got a soup ladle in Age of Calamity as a weapon Link could use. Therefore, it is the most OP of weapons. Where am I going? Up? Up. I finished up the search around here, and I'm ready for my next instructions. But Captain Hawes is, kind of on edge. I don't want to bother him. Bother him anyway. I'm about to bother him. This is both a warning and a threat. Sorry, but I'm in the middle of something. Huh? Link? Is that you? You're alive, and all in one piece, it looks like. About that. So about that, sir. Does that mean Princess Zelda is safe too? Yeah, let's go with that. What a relief. In one piece is subjective. Yeah, we're kind of missing an arm, bro. Hang on. You're alone? Yeah, I ain't got no bitches. I ain't got no bitches, Hawes. You're right, I am alone. But you heard the princess calling out to you, and you're here to help with the search? I see. Maybe I don't. I'm a little confused, but that doesn't matter right now. What matters is continuing our search for Princess Zelda. I am relieved to see you come up here and help us out, though. We needed some good news. Wait, I just realized there's a button here. There's a log! The sheer amount of gloom has gotten overwhelming. Our work carries on, but we've been a bit dead in the water. Oh? Captain! It's Princess Zelda! Is it, though? Princess Zelda! She's safe! Yeah, totally Zelda. No? I totally trusted that Zelda, you know? Yeah. Certainly, that is right. Totally. Wait. What? It's Zelda? You saw that too, Link. You saw Princess Zelda turn into light and fly off, right? How strange. This is an emergency situation. Why would she leave without saying a word to us? We need to let Purah know about this as soon as possible. Considering what we just witnessed, I think it makes sense for us to withdraw, but it will take a bit. Please, you must tell Purah about what happened here as soon as possible. That's all... fucking... That's a fucking long way, man. Can I have the parasail? It would make my life easier so I can actually jump off a cliff and not die. And yes, I do know that there is a thing to prevent fall damage. But first off, this is the Switch 2 version. It runs at 60 FPS, which is infinitely harder to pull off those skills. And
like
second
rock.
off,
Oh, sorry, I don't like that rock
I don't
either.
believe in glitches.
Robert,
Yeah.
it's pissing me off.
Bro, there's a reason why no one has speedrun the Switch 2 versions. It's because 60 FPS is much harder to do the cheats that people use.
Ladies, let me milk you.
Where's I going? Oh. Link, well, did you find anything?
We have technology.
You're telling me Princess Zelda was at the castle and then she transformed into light and flew off? I've gotta say, your stories are always so wild. But if you're telling me that's what you saw, then I've got to believe it. Sounds like we need to change our approach. Since the princess flew off, maybe we should redirect our efforts and dig into the upheaval. For now, at least. I've already got a few regions in mind to start exploring. I bet we'll pick up clues about where she flew off to as we look around. Oh yeah, you've still got the Pura pad, right? Can I see it for a sec? It's a little worse for wear, but seems to be functioning fine. Map, map, map. Aha, I'm the map. Oh right, I forgot that before we can look at your overall map of Hyrule, we need to add map data from that around Lookout Landing. And for that, we need our Skyview Tower. Joshua, what's the status of the Skyview Tower right now? Let me see. Outwardly, the structure looks to be complete. Oh, but the travel point is still undergoing final adjustments. The travel point needs tweaking. Sounds like I better go cracking. Sorry about this, Linky. I'll fix it up quick, so just hang tight. In the meantime, why don't you rest up? You must be pretty tired. The emergency shelter is just the spot for you. It has free beds and a kitchen, so it's well stocked for getting some rest and rejuvenating yourself. If you want more info, talk to the soldier who's watching over everything with the center, right where the emergency shelter entrance is. If you need clothing for your travels, you should go to Mub's shop. I'll be over by Skyview Tower, so when you're ready to head out, just let me know.
Yeah.
Alright, Joshua, let's work on our final preparations for the tower. I'll handle the travel point.
Check it.
Joshua, you're in charge of the switch. Okay, Doc, you can count on me.
Daniel your. Daniel your. Rah.
Sorry, I didn't get to greet you properly when you first arrived here, Link. I was just so relieved to see you. My name is Scorpus. I've been charged with managing Lookout Landing. If you have any questions about the place, any at all, right to me. I'll answer as best I can. Now please, allow me to open up the emergency shelter. Hey, it's me! Open up. No, I don't think he does, but he has one of the cooler sounding names in this game. His name isn't stupid, at least. This underground vault used to be an emergency shelter for the royal family. Now we're making constant use of it. Feel free to make yourself at home in our vault. Use any equipment you want.
Oh.
What's the latest? What is the latest?
Oh.
We here at the emergency shelter have a rule. The newest team member has to do the cooking. Our current cook has been grumbling that after coming up with a new menu every day, he's starting to run out of ideas. Reminds me of my time as a cook. After a while, I gave up and started throwing apples on the fire. Huh? Oh, sorry, I was reminiscing. Lookout Landing? For I turned Lookout Landing into the central base for coordinating efforts to find Princess Zelda. Originally, she established this fort to study the gloom that started seeping from Hyrule Castle. Only researchers and members of the Zonai survey team worked here. But once the princess went missing, everyone wanted to help, so they've been coming in ever since. We're like one big, growing family. I've had cactus. Well, I've had the flower. I've had cactus juice. Does that count? Probably. Lookout Landing was built on top of the royal family's emergency shelter. We don't have much equipment in there, but we do have essentials like beds and a cooking pot. Feel free to use those. If you need armor or cooking ingredients for your travels, you'll find all that at Mubs' shop right up here. Okay. Bye, sir. Oopsie. Link, welcome, welcome. Well, I've had cactus flower. Cactus fruit? I've had cactus fruit. And the flower. I've had cactus fruit. Does that count? I had cactus juice before I had the fruit, but I've had both. Call me Monte. You will find me employed as the gatekeeper of this fine establishment. This is the emergency shelter. We're all welcome. Please, stay as long as you like. Emergency shelter? I've also had sugarcane. Sugarcane's fucking good, bro. Most people don't know how to eat sugarcane and they're a bunch of plebs. But, you know, it's okay. I've also had roasted sugarcane, which also... Grilled? Grilled sugarcane, which goes hard. I've also had grilled watermelon, which also goes hard. And grilled pineapple. Indeed, this place was originally used by the royal family as a safe haven in times of need. It's quite old, so we've been fixing it up as we go, you see. At this point, we've stockpiled some supplies, and I find it to be downright cozy. You know, like fucking grilled sugarcane, bro, goes hard. Link, why are you so tired? That sounded hostile. Your queen demands an answer. Why are you so tired? Link, I know that you stay up a lot of the time, significantly past when I end stream. I see it all. So that's, honestly, that's your fault. No, Link is perpetually always tired. Link lives in the eternal tired state, apparently. Only? Link, I can't even fucking... I can barely stay up past 10 p.m. Only? If you had... See, look, this is what I'm saying. I know you stay up past when I end stream. Because I end stream generally around midnight your time. So, I stand by my previous statement of, that sounds like that's your fault. You have no one to blame but yourself. There was a time when I could stay up that late. Not anymore. But there was a time. Not anymore, because one time I went to bed at 10 p.m. because I was done being awake. I wasn't tired or anything, I was just bored, so I literally went to fucking bed out of boredom. And then, apparently after that, I'm like, nope, 10 p.m. is my bedtime. See, I think the reason why I went to bed out of boredom was because my internet was out for like 4 hours leading up to that. And I fear I ran out of things to do without the internet. And without using data, so I just fucking went to sleep. I'm like, okay, done being awake. I did go to bed at like 6:30 p.m. one time. That was great. Not because I was sick or anything, but because I, like, went to go lay down in my bed because I had, like, a headache. And then I closed my eyes. And then I woke up, like, 10 hours later. And I went, oh, I guess I went to bed. Yeah, I literally went to bed at 6:30 p.m. one time. That was great. I also went to bed at 3 p.m. one time, but then I woke up like 8 hours later, and then I went, shit, well now I'm up all night because I can't fucking go to sleep. Link, you should learn from me and not be a gremlin. You should just go to bed progressively earlier. Pretty soon I'm gonna be going to bed at like noon. Pretty soon I'm just gonna start going to bed at like noon, bro. I'm slowly turning into a nighttime person, but because I decide to fall asleep in the middle of the day. Nar? What's wrong with going to bed at 10 p.m., bro? Link, why do you think I can function as well as I do? Because I actually get sleep. Link, I think you need Eve. Yeah, that's coming from Hema. Link, that's coming from Hema, okay? No, but seriously, if you knew you had to wake up at 6 a.m., why go to bed at 1:30 or 2? Like, honestly, this is like a personal problem. Yeah, like, about 4. About 4 hours of eep. What are you doing here?
Ah.
I am Monte. I've been tasked with the illustrious duty of watching the engines of this renowned emergency shelter. My tasks involve taking orders from my superiors regarding when to open, or shut, the entryway. A noble task indeed.
Aye.
Watch your footing when using the ladder. If only one could go straight through the ceiling rather than using a tiresome ladder. Ha! But I digress.
Oh.
Link, right? You really are that Link guy, aren't you? I heard folks talking about you, and your face matches the one on the poster. Oh, sorry. You wanted a bed, yeah? You can go ahead and take whatever empty bed you like.
Ah.
Nap and sleep talking is particularly audible here, so you probably want a bed a little farther from him. His physical condition has been deteriorating ever since he investigated one of the chasms. That's despite how long he's been back, which has been quite a while. He still hasn't made much of a recovery. The chasms.
Oh.
The upheaval created massive openings across the land known as chasms. In fact, there's one nearby just beneath Hyrule Castle and another to the south of Lookout Landing. But if you go plumbing those depths, you'll come across plenty of gloom. You touch that stuff, and your health will take a turn for the worse.
Ah.
Anyway, there's a young girl named Joshua who's been heading up investigations into the chasms. Despite her age, she's been leading the charge. Pretty remarkable, if you ask me. Nope, nope, nope. Not going near chasms anymore. You want to make adopts, but how do you let go of an OC? Sheer willpower. Also, I feel this man. Nasty gloom. It's everywhere, making everyone sick. Making me sick. Glad I hate that yellow plant stuff from the gloom specialist. Any more gloom and I'd be canoeing down Old Death River. Worked my tail off for Joshua. Kid runs circles around Pura and Robbie. She loves research. Me? I'm sick to death of chasm research. At least I'm starting to feel better, but I think I'll lie low and keep lying here. Alright. Hey, I know that face. And any face I know is the face of a friend. Please, Link, help yourself to anything in the shelter. It's all yours to use as you see fit. But don't you dare go making a mess of this place and kicking up dust. I spend so much time cleaning in here, and there's still endless amounts of dust. Where does all this dust even come from anyway? So you're Link, huh? Some of the soldiers were just telling me. As a simple man from Lurelin, I'm a little starstruck. We don't see a lot of celebrities back home. Lurelin? Lurelin Village. It's a fishing town in East Necluda, far to the southeast. Used to be a popular resort, thanks to its sandy white beaches and gorgeous views of the sparkling sea. Then we got attacked by pirates. Now, no one's living there, let alone running the shops. But listen to me getting all gloomy. There is an upside. If not for the pirates, my wife and I wouldn't have come here. I should just shut my trap and enjoy the charms of Lookout Landing. I really am grateful they took us in and let us run our business here. Today in the Lucky Clover Gazette, mysterious shrines appear all over the world overnight. Shrines appear everywhere due to shifts caused by the upheaval. With Pura as their leader, the Zonai survey team begins thorough investigations the world over. Huh, guess this paper's a little old. Remnants from the Zonai civilization have started popping up all over. This calls for the Zonai survey team. Well, it should call for that, but instead, they've got me hanging out here until further notice. I even spent loads of hours memorizing everything in the Zonai survey team book over there. Guess the best thing to do now is to stay on top of the news in each region, so I'm even more prepared when the call comes. Freezing temperatures bring feathery shivers to Rito. The Rito are all over the newspaper lately. They live out there in the Hebra region, if I recall. It's in the snowfields of northwest Hyrule. Some surveyors grouse about going there because of how cold it is, when all they need to do is bring proper gear and supplies for cold resistance, and go to the Rito Inn to sleep on a luxurious fluffy down bed. I know it's important to be on standby here, but I wish they'd send me out on a survey already. It's the same Hyrulean script, and yet it's so different from our modern language. I still have a lot to learn. Don't tell me. Based on your stature, physique, and distinctive right arm, you must be Link. Am I right? Pura has told me so much about you. I'm Wordsworth. My research specialty is ancient Hyrulean. And by ancient Hyrulean, I don't mean the text found in the ring ruins, but something different. It's what we call the language used at the time of Hyrule's founding. Our modern language is built on that foundation. These books here are written in the ancient tongue. They look like gibberish to your average Hyrulean. Are you curious about ancient Hyrulean? I don't have anything to show you as things stand now. But I'm sure I'll someday have results posted and ready for all to see at the lab in Kakariko Village. BRB. Surveying shrines. The mysterious ruins that appear due to the upheaval, but strange, dome-like protrusions we're calling shrines. They are believed to be from the Zonai civilization, but exact details regarding these shrines are unknown. When observing shrines as well as fallen ruins, take note of their shape, the sky above, and the surrounding environment. Surveying chasms. Large holes appeared all over the world after the upheaval. They release gloom and are known as chasms. Gloom is physically harmful to people. Direct contact should be avoided. If the effects of gloom are making you feel ill, evacuate from the chasm immediately. Before entering any chasm, be sure to ask permission from Joshua, the leader of the chasm surveys. Our team's purpose. Of the Zonai survey team were founded and tasked by Princess Zelda to study ruins and ancient documents. Through the lens of archaeological understanding, it is her hope that we will uncover the deep history of Hyrule. Due to the upheaval, many ruins from the Zonai civilization came crashing down from the sky. We have known very little of the Zonai, but we may now have evidence that their culture once flourished in the sky above. Our chief executive is Taro, the first individual in the world to find a clue to deciphering Zonai scripts. Our current surveys are wholly focused on learning more about the Zonai civilization. Research results are shared out to specialists at the base in Kakariko Village.
Oh?
Hey, are you new here? You may scoff, but I know a fresh face when I see one. I can say that because I'm a newcomer too. My name is Bermano, and they put me in charge of cooking for some reason. I want to say something fancy like, for today's menu, we have a fruit and mushroom mix that'll rev you right up. Yeah, I was really looking forward to saying that, but I'm plumb out of apples. If I don't have my most important ingredient, say goodbye to rich, full flavor. My nose is detecting an aroma. A sweet, tangy, pleasant aroma. Could it be? Do you have an apple? Take this. Wow, you're really generous. I'm giving you first crack at some grub. Hold on a sec. I'm calling it Romano's special fruit and mushroom mix. Looks tasty, doesn't it? I like to make a big deal out of it, but anyone can make it. All you need is an apple, a mushroom, and a pot. You should try making some. Oh, hey, is that you, Link? I've been nose down, so I don't know what's happening around me half the time. This is pretty involved, so I'm going to keep sitting here while I wrench on this. You might have heard, but when the upheaval happened, all of the weapons decayed. I poured so much energy into trying to fix them, but it's been no use. Decayed. Yeah, just because before the upheaval, gloom began pouring out of the ground. It clung to the weapons, pulsing, as if alive. We watched as the weapons rotted to pieces right before our eyes. It was all pretty wild, and I don't understand how it happened. At a time when Hyrule Castle can float, I've given up trying to make sense of most things. Oh, yeah. In case nobody has mentioned it yet, you're welcome to the weapons over there. Though they probably won't be much use to you since they're, you guessed it, decayed. Oh, that one's not. Huh? Oh, it's you, Link. Pardon me for being lost in my work here. This map tends to get all my attention. Are you interested in the different peoples of Hyrule and where they live? That's my entire field of study. When I'm out on deployment with the monster control crew, I spend hours poring over our maps. As such, I'm the most knowledgeable in Lookout Landing about Hyrule's various peoples and their towns and villages. It's various peoples. Aside from us Hylians, there are 4 other peoples here in Hyrule. The Rito, the Gorons, the Zora, and the Gerudo. Each live in a different area and have their own unique traits, whether it's soaring the sky or feasting on rocks. We Hylians also live in villages that reflect our unique cultures. The Sheikah are renowned for their wisdom. In fact, our most prolific researchers are among them. The leader of Lookout Landing, Pura, is from the Sheikah tribe. Towns and villages. Hyrule has 8 major places that its various peoples call home. Lookout Landing is located here in central Hyrule. Up northwest of here, there's Rito Village in Hebra. Then there's Gerudo Town, that's located to the southwest in the Gerudo region. You'll find Goron City to the northeast in Eldon. Travel a bit farther east, and you'll come across Terry Town in Akala. Not too far from there is Zora's Domain, that's within the Lanayru region. Continuing into southeast Hyrule, you'll come across a cluster of Hylian villages. These are within an area called Necluda. Within that cluster, you'll find Kakariko Village, where the Sheikah live. I hear the village leader is quite lovely. If you're seeking a tranquil spot, Hateno Village is worth a visit. I also hear it's become Hyrule's center of fashion. Finally, there's Lurelin Village. It's a wonderful getaway destination. Many of the aforementioned towns and villages have been deeply affected by the upheaval. If removing even a fraction of the monsters helps soothe the peoples of Hyrule, then that's what we'll do. Our monster control crew is on patrol each day, gathering information from everyone, everywhere. What about you? I work with the monster control crew. We're tasked with protecting everyone from monsters. There's been an uptick in their populations since the upheaval, but I'm not really the most skilled in combat. So instead, I use my knowledge to the areas to help me determine where we should make deployments. There's been an increase in the number of unfamiliar monsters since the upheaval. As well, be careful out there. If I put this here, then that goes there. No. No, that's not quite right. That should do it. Hey, Link, you all set? I just wrapped up here myself. The travel point is working fine now, or it will be once you do your part.
Hey!
We're ready, Joshua. Pull the switch.
Hey!
And all the Skyview towers have now been activated.
Yeah!
Okay, Link, your turn.
Ah.
Go hold the Pura pad over that terminal. Okay. I used my tap to pay. Alright, the Skyview Tower is now active on your map. That means you can now use this travel point to get here anytime instantly. The same is true for every Skyview Tower you add to your Purapad. Impressive, right? But Skyview Towers are more than just traveling quickly. Their primary function is to survey the area, or more simply put, to make a map. The probe pad works with the Skyview Tower and scans the topography directly on the map.
Uh-huh.
Pretty great, hmm?
Hmm.
Only thing is, you need a paraglider when you're scanning. It takes a lot of skill, and nobody here had what it takes. To be honest, that's why we haven't tested this out yet. We needed you. Which brings us to this. Oh my god, I have a paraglider.
Ah.
Right, it's showtime. Let's start with the test scan.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's time for our very first test launch. I mean, our first test. Just step over there, into the circle, and find me afterward, alright?
Ladies, let me milk you.
I'll be observing from the research lab.
Yeah.
When the test scan is over, we'll have a final briefing on the search for Princess Zelda. And I'll also need to update your map with the places where the upheaval has wreaked the most havoc. Best of luck!
What have I done?
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! But not for me!
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Hmm.
I would like a horse, though. Mm-hmm. Well, that's just rude. Oh. No, fuck you and your aimbot. Oh. Did not mean a Shield Fairy.
Oh. 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 Mm. Oh. Mm. Oh.
Oh, fuck. The option doesn't appear until I actually register a horse.
Oh. 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 Mm. Hey! Wow! Sa! Woohoo! Yay!
Okay. I need to go catch a horse. Oh, I already did that one now. Horse. Horse. No horse? How do you expect me to catch a horse when there are 0 horses? Okay, new plan. No, Apoda, come back! I need you. I need you so I can get Shadow.
Oh. 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 Mm. Oh. Oh. Mm. Oh. Oh. Mm.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Mm.
Did it work? I can't tell if it worked.
Oh. Oh. Mm.
It did. Did. Give me Shadow.
Oh. Oh. Mm.
I'm not used to seeing Shadow's actual main, though. I don't actually know where the horse armor is in this game. Shadow looks so naked. would it be? Tell me? Um... Rick. Hmm. What, tell me? No. Timing, rubber type. Don't. Unless it's not in a chest. Huh. Huh. Where's Majora's Mask is in the chasm? That's fucking fitting. Why is this Zora helm in the sky? Hmm. Oh my god, it's not in this game. The ancient bridle and saddle aren't in this game. God damn it, I'm gonna have to suffer and actually know where my horse is at all times and not call him to me. Well, that's annoying. On the bright side, I guess he shadows glorious mohawk. For once. Excuse me, sir. Get out of my way. I'm not used to running around Central Highway without guardians attacking me every 2 seconds. Kinda weird, man. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the fucking whatchamacallit, this island. Link, why are you just now making foods? You had ample time. I did tell you earlier to go make it, and you didn't. Yeah, but you're so tired you can't put up a fight, so we can steal it, in fact. I am the queen. So, I get to decide whose food I take. Oh. Or is it down there? God damn it, okay. Is it down here? Gotta be somewhere. Oh, it's right there. Eh. I never even had a food delivery app because, honestly, it's more expensive to have the food delivered to you than it is to just leave your house and go get it yourself. It's much cheaper to just leave your house and go get it yourself than to have food delivered to you. That's lazy person talk. And also rich person talk. Who has takeout food? Takeout's expensive, bro. Takeout is rich person talk. In today's society, honestly, takeout food is kind of a rich person activity. So if you're lazy, but you're not rich, don't get takeout. Just don't wait till you're hungry. Don't wait till you're starving to make food. Problem solved. I never understood people that eat takeout every day, though. Or almost every day. Honestly, ever since I was a child, takeout, like, once a year was great. Maybe, like, once every 2 or 3 months. The Korok. Only Taco Bell and gas stations are open. What's wrong with gas station food? My mom raised me to know where to get food with the least amount of money if I have to eat out somewhere, and I had gas station food, and honestly, it wasn't that bad. Honestly, it wasn't that bad. I mean, I know I could just buy the same shit frozen in a grocery store, but, you know. Y'all, do you realize that it's actually cheaper to go to the grocery store than it is to get takeout? Because takeout food is literally just like the fucking bags of frozen food. That you can buy the same shit at a grocery store? So honestly, I don't understand people that get takeout food that much. It's literally the same shit you can buy. Ooh. At a grocery store. But they, like, fucking ramp up the prices. They ramp up the prices at the takeout food place. Time bell is very loud. No, Link's family seems to get takeout a lot also for some reason, and I don't quite frankly understand it. Exactly, I don't understand it. Bro, this is why you people have no money. Honestly, if you get takeout all the time, that's probably why you have no money. If I'm being honest. If you don't get takeout food, listen, don't get takeout for a while, and then look at your bank accounts, and then go, huh. My bank account is more full because I'm not getting takeout food so often. Only you can start forest fires. And also, see, I like takeout food, but that's because I don't get it all the time. So honestly, when I do get it, I'm like, oh my god, this is the best food I've ever had in my life because I don't get it all the time. To be fair, there's not many chains here, but I still did that as a child. Wait, Natra, you're a smoker? Oh no. Wait, are you a smoker? I'm confused. Brain no worky. Huh? You were a pack a day, so you're an ex-smoker? Pretty sure that's not how you're supposed to get up here, but fuck it. Dear God. Oh dear God. Nailed it. Oh my God, I have no stamina. That almost sounded poorly. Vape is actually worse for you than smoking. Vaping is actually worse than just smoking. Like, a normal thing with smoke. No, vaping is actually worse for you. Nintendo, shut up. I know I bought something. Jesus Christ. It was a whole $5. Calm down. A whole $5. I'm broke now. It's a whole $5. That totally no money anymore. That a whole $5 Renos. Anyway, it's end time. But the computer is still only $700 away from being fully funded, and I can actually have this model run at normal speeds and VTube not explode. I've tried everything. By I mean Jack, and she works better in VTube now. Unless I hit start streaming, and then she goes to fucking 5 frames per second. Only when I hit start streaming. She's fine until the go live button is hit, and then she is no longer okay. Oh, I meant to say this at the beginning of stream, but I forgot. I'm gonna... No promises, though. Because I change my mind every 2 seconds. I'm gonna try as if streaming the last 14 days in a row... 13 days? I don't think I streamed at the beginning of the month. 13 days in a row has taught you guys anything. Is that I'm gonna try to stream. No promises, though. Don't quote me on this. I'm gonna try to stream every day until my vacation. Because, sad times, I know, but my vacation will be like 3 weeks long, so... You have to be without your queen for like 3 weeks. I don't know if you guys can manage that, honestly. That's at the end of March till like the middle of April. I'm going on a birthday trip that I don't know where because Jack refuses to tell me. I'm going on a birthday trip. Jack literally refuses to tell me because my birthday's April 4th. But like end of March until like middle of April. To protect the throne? Yeah, I probably won't be using socials that much. If at all. That entire time, so... I may go completely off the grid, who knows? Anyway, until tomorrow, goodbye.